You guys have been loving my stories about how I got started with my cottage bakery, so I thought I would make a part 3. One of the struggles in the very beginning was how to get customers. Basically, you just need to get your name out there. You need to let people know what you can do and what your skill is. So what I did was I was making a cake and bringing it to every single party and event that I was invited to. A work thing, a church thing, school, my kid, my family, everybody, so that people knew that if they needed a cake, they'd come to me. And eventually, people outside of just close friends and family started asking me to make them their cakes. And at this point, I wasn't charging professional rates because I didn't feel comfortable doing that. And I didn't actually have a business started. So what I was doing was I was just asking them to pay a small amount, like $30 to $50 at the very most for a larger cake. And I would use that to buy the supplies, either the ingredients or the fondant if I needed it or whatever. And I wasn't really making any profit or money at this point because every single penny that came in, I would use to buy the supplies that I needed so that I could branch out to offer even more things. I'd buy cake pans. Eventually, I got a turntable. So that's how I built up my supplies without having to invest a big chunk of money in the beginning. And throughout this entire time, when I was charging just a small amount, I was also learning a ton, watching watching YouTube videos, reading recipes online. I was a Pinterest-aholic, and I just started learning and practicing and getting better. And eventually I got to the level of a professional, and people would start telling me, why isn't this a business? I think people told me, why are you not doing this as a business for probably like a year or two, or maybe even more. And eventually I just decided to do it. And the first thing I did was, because it was completely free, is I started a Facebook business page. And then from there, I joined every single Facebook neighborhood group that I could find and that I could get approved to join. And I just started posting my work and saying a little something. I don't like to be overly salesy, so it wasn't like order now, order here, order there. It was just like, hi, I just moved to this city. I wanted to introduce myself, blah, blah, blah. And I just kept it really, really simple and then posted pictures. People are very, very, very visual. They don't do a whole heck of a lot of reading. So I would just post my work and my pictures and say like, Happy Easter, whatever. After I opened my Facebook business page, I realized, oh my gosh, I probably need a price list. So I was like, how the hell do I do a price list? I don't know what I'm doing. So I went online and I looked at all the bakeries that I could find all around me. There was not a whole heck of a lot. There's probably about 10 or so websites that I found of people who had their price lists. And I looked at all the prices, and they ranged from really